What's up, collectors? Welcome back to Films by Color. I've got John. I've got Jeffrey again. We did a full video. You've probably already seen that. Jeffrey just bought 10 things at the last store.
He has no idea where we are.
He's got a little bit of money left, so hopefully you find something cool in here. This is our second stop of the day. It's late. We're doing a night shoot. We're at the Peachtree Corner store, which I have never been to except for once, and it's where I met you for the first time. Met John there.
It's a good day.
We'll see if they have anything inside. You've got a couple more things you're looking for.
There's Branded to Kill.
Ooh.
And also Moonrise, which
we're becoming an old married couple
store.
at this point. Oh, Moonrise was there. Yeah, you could have. You looking for anything? I've still got a couple things on my list. We'll see.
Look.
Yeah. We got to see what they have. We don't know what the selection's going to be like, so let's go into the store, see what they have. We'll take the mics in, record a little shopping video for you guys, and then we'll talk about it afterwards. You know the drill. We don't need to say this every time. Haul video, 50% off. Go to your local Barnes & Noble.
Let's go spend some money.
Let's do it. Here's a whole 4K section here. Hey, you were looking for this one at the last store. Uncut Gems.
That is true.
Or not looking for it, but you mentioned it.
I'm on the fence because I did get quite a lot.
Yeah, you went crazy. Here's the new stuff. Greg.
Yes.
Iraqi, Seven Samurai, Godzilla.
I was listening to a Jeff Bridges interview with Ted Danson where he mentioned Blown Away recently.
Oh.
I think his dad plays his uncle in it.
His dad plays his uncle.
Wang Chung in a movie directed by William Friedkin. This is like a weird neo-noir from William Friedkin that sort of is not necessarily an inverse of the French Connection, but it's fake in the ways that the French Connection is real, in my opinion. They both feel like cocaine, but one was the older cocaine, and it was cleaner cocaine. And then they started adding the additives.
They have a Criterion DVD here.
Of a Peter Weir movie.
I've never, like an old one.
Yeah, like an old style.
Wow. How long has this been here?
That's one of his 70s movies before he was like Peter Weir.
Yeah, I've heard Peter Weir is hard to
Well, after the same time as
I love Picnic at Hanging Rock. It's amazing.
Carol Morris duo. It's
double feature?
This is about pet cemeteries, and this one's about just a little town of Florida.
Is it about pets who come back to life, or
no?
Different pet cemetery.
They wish.
Branded to Kill, the Suzuki movie on 4K. I kind of want to get into more international releases. Yeah. There was a recent release of his that I mentioned to you called Ferocious Fukasaka. Yeah. And he did a number of like Yakuza movies in the 70s, and this is from the 60s, different director, but I'm sort of kind of interested in getting into specifically Japanese crime movies, and this seemed like a solid...
You know who's putting out a lot of Japanese crime movies? Radiance.
Yes.
Radiance is putting them out.
And they put out a film called Japan Organized Crime Boss by Fukasaka.
Perfect. What's that one?
This is a Wim Wenders documentary. About
Wim Wenders keeps coming up in these videos.
Cuban jazz band?
Great music. Yes.
Social club? Yeah, Werkmeister.
Well, hold on, because I might give you mine after I get the box set. There's a Curzon box set of his stuff coming out, so that could be your Christmas gift.
An interesting thing, this says it's an interesting movie, but it's from 2015. Jonathan Banks is in this movie, like older Jonathan, making Better Call Saul, Jonathan Banks. I think he plays a racist.
Oh yeah, most of them are.
I don't.
Those are the best roles. That's how you get
in
Oscars.
The Mississippi Delta. I've seen that. David Byrne was involved in the soundtrack.
What? That's so crazy. Dude.
And the guy from Merry Christmas, Sakamoto.
Oh, Sakamoto's amazing.
You know The Revenant?
Uh-huh.
I got a signed vinyl copy of that soundtrack, signed by Ryuji Sakamoto in 2016.
Don't sell that one.
I did.
You sold it.
I did. I sold it. I'll sell it again. You can't stop me. You do not control my decisions. Bye.
You have Criterion Channel?
I do not, but I'm considering it more and more each day.
I was a charter member. I have a
Look
little
at you.
metal card they sent me in the mail. For what it's worth.
This is a fall movie.
That one, I'm interested in this one
That is
too.
a fall movie.
Yes.
We need winter movie suggestions.
How about Lady
Doesn't have any in yet.
Snowblood?
I don't.
Have you
I
seen
don't
this?
think.
Is that the one where it snows?
The thing about this is there's 2 Beach Boys songs in here. One of them is the song Heroes and Villains, and the other one is a rendition of a sort of like more classical American like pop song called Old Man River. Both of them are more like underrated like songs by the Beach Boys.
King of Jazz?
That's awesome.
I love the Technicolor in it. I love the music in it. Rhapsody in Blue might be my, like, it's not maybe my favorite song, but it's a really, really great song, and the version in that movie is great. It's so unique to the time period of just, and also Paul Whiteman as like the king of jazz, and he's just like this round fat guy, and then like you see Bing Crosby, and he's not even really Bing Crosby
He's not
in the
even
movie.
featured. No, he's barely in it.
It's a fascinating kind of display of like what music and films could be.
Girlfriends. Claudia Lau.
That is a great movie. That isn't an Elaine May movie, but I wish there was more Elaine May movies. Where's Ishtar? Criterion Collection, we're at a serious
like a
problem.
Criterion
Ishtar isn't in the collection.
Are you a defender?
I loved Ishtar. I would even say Warren Beatty's terrible Howard Hughes movie should be in the Criterion Collection.
I never saw that.
It's not good.
That's why.
Carnival of Souls is
I
so
saw
good.
that recently. That was really
It's
incredible.
lovely.
Yeah.
The organ score is
Exactly.
amazing. Have you guys seen this? This is such a good title.
Tom for Murder?
It's like, I wonder if it's an homage to Dial M for Murder.
Oh, probably.
Possibly.
Dude, I'm getting this. Like, doesn't this sound like...
Please get it.
Doesn't this sound like me? Myth, mysticism, revolution collide in this. Look at this.
That sounds
Yeah,
exciting.
he likes weird stuff.
Odorama card.
Odorama. Smell the movies.
Smell-o-vision.
Feel John Waters inside.
That actually is a thing that only worked for one movie, I think.
You haven't seen the movies that I got you, so you might actually feel a sudden need to watch one of those movies.
I can't wait. I'm excited. Is this in there?
No, but
Good.
there is an
Good.
Argentine noir double feature.
What?
That, yes.
I'm excited. I'm excited. He brought me gifts, guys. This movie's cursed, John. Like, everywhere we go, we find broken copies of this. Like, what happened?
It was like there was one
Just-
shipment, like
Okay.
the truck exploded or something. Everything shattered.
Yeah, like, they're all shattered. There's, like, shards of plastic in all of these.
Pinocchio, you seen this? You heard of this?
I have, and I love it. It's great.
He's a puppet, but he's a real boy.
Not yet. That's spoilers.
The Nazis.
There are Nazis in that version.
Mussolini.
That Del Toro will throw some Nazis in.
Yes.
Just a pinch of Nazis.
Only a touch.
That's all it takes. It doesn't take a lot of Nazis to really ruin your day.
It's a very potent flavor.
Just takes one Nazi.
It does, yeah, just one.
It's like a turd in the punch bowl. It's
I could get really detestable films. Don't cut that. Please cut that.
Cut that.
Is Good Time in the collection?
It's not. That'd be a good one.
There was a in the trailer for Good Time an Iggy Pop song used.
Liking Good
The
Time.
song trivia that you know is incredible.
It is a big thing.
What do you think? What do you think? Collection? This will just make you hate your life.
All right, guys, we're back in the car. We were in there longer than I was expecting. I thought this was going to be a quick trip, but of course, with us, it never is. You actually found yours pretty quickly. We were kind of waiting on you this time. Not to throw you under the bus, but you were debating this a lot. But you finally got it.
I was in a mood tonight.
Yeah, you
I was gonna go for it.
almost got a bunch of stuff.
I got one. Should I go first?
Sure, you can go.
I got Repo Man.
Yeah.
Finally. And I just opened it up, so it's not wrapped up, if anybody was wondering what the deal is.
Yeah,
But
you just opened it because you wanted to show the packaging.
This is the 4K. I was curious because it's got such a cool
looks
design
great.
on the outside, right?
It's awesome.
So,
It's a digipack.
and it's kind of more of the same. It's it's beautifully done.
incredible.
And comes with a big, perfect bound booklet.
Throw
and
that up
everything.
there.
Harry Dean Stanton.
Here you stand. You got Emilio Estevez on the back on the cover of the
This
book.
looks awesome.
Anyway, looking forward to seeing what this 4K looks like.
Yeah, sweet. You can throw one of yours out. You got two.
Yes, a 60s Japanese film, crime film, from Suzuki, Branded to Kill.
Yeah.
It's on 4K. I don't really know anything about this other than it's a Japanese crime film on 4K, and it's from the 60s.
Well, you said you've been wanting to get into more.
I've been wanting to just generally get into Japanese crime films, specifically from that late 60s, 70s period.
Yeah.
And this just seemed like a really classy endeavor in that world.
And you picked up your first Radiance title. It's also a Japanese crime film.
That's a whole other can. I picked up a Franco Nero Radiance box set of Cosa Nostra, and then after that I picked up another Radiance release directed by Demio Dimani, a film called A Man on His Knees.
Double feature it, maybe.
Maybe. Back to you, Chad.
Okay. I finally got one at this store. This one I've seen a couple times, and it just sounds perfect for me. It's Black God, White Devil. I first became aware of this through Radiance. You were just talking about them. They released this earlier, and then Criterion got it over here in the States.
Love to see
and,
that.
It sounds great. The first 3 words are myth, mysticism, and revolution collide in a blistering existential western, a scorched earth allegory about mindless fanaticism and the allure of dead-end ideologies. So it's anti-authoritarian. There's a lot of religious allegory in this. I don't know, it sounds great. It sounds like something I'm gonna love. And I don't know anything about the director. I think this is the only film from him in this collection, in the Criterion collection.
Yeah, I don't think there's much Brazilian or Portuguese language stuff out there.
Yeah.
He was like...
but this is supposed to be his like most visually stunning work. So.
And he's one of the most respected, I think, of Brazilian directors. I think this movie came out like right before the sort of military dictatorship occurred.
Oh.
So it's kind of, I don't know if it's not really responding to that necessarily, but I think it's in an interesting period of time for that. Yeah.
I saw a quote in the trailer that said it was Italian neorealism with the editing of Eisenstein and the oomph of French New Wave. So like
sounds amazing.
It's a lot of my tastes all colliding, so it could go really, really well. Maybe it could go south, but I think I'm gonna really love it. It sounds like a lot of things that I love, so I'm excited to check it out. Hopefully I can get to that one soon. And it's 1964, I didn't say that. I like 60s movies too.
Invigorating.
And you got one more. Classic.
Wes Anderson.
All-timer.
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
A lot of people's favorite Wes Anderson.
Yes. And has Beach Boys music in it. And that's just... I love the Beach Boys.
Who doesn't?
You're a music guy.
Yeah.
We've come to learn.
I mean, I'm a lot of things to a lot of people.
It's still fall. We're still in fall.
Yes.
So you got to watch this. This is a perfect time.
It's a great one.
Around Thanksgiving to watch this one. Beautiful orange film.
I always would watch... there was a time period where I would watch the Royal Tenenbaums, kind of like into the period where fall into winter. I would just for a few years just kind of watch that obsessively in that time period.
Well, you got to Moonrise Kingdom. You got to watch. Oh no! Nice elevator music.
It's actually a Wilco song. It's an unreleased Wilco song.
Of course it is.
It's been an honor and a privilege.
Thanks so much, man, for joining us. For 2 hauls, you got some amazing stuff. 12 movies.
Yes.
You got tons of viewing to do in the future.
Looking forward to
Thanks for joining us, man. Of course. It's fun to have all 3 of us here.
Yeah, it's great to talk with you about movies in the store.
It's great to meet you in person finally after a decade.
Thank you.
Because we've gone way back online. The channel I was a part of before I started my own. We talked on there.
Oh, okay.
Me, you, and Connor were in a group chat
that is true.
years ago before I started my channel. So it was fun, and it was great to see you in person. And you're going to be here for a couple days. So we're going to go get some dinner. But thank you guys for watching. And until next time, keep collecting, and we'll be back with another one real soon.